The flesh is a mess. See, this flesh that we live in, it is driven. It got a mind of its own. You gotta be mentally, spiritually prepared to subdue, to be able to not respond to the callings of your flesh. Be it if your flesh is addicted to illegal substances. Be it if your flesh is addicted to alcohol. Be it if your flesh is addicted to corn. Be it if your flesh is addicted to just having random promiscuous sex or whatever your vice may be. Your flesh, it will take you over if it can, and it will if you're not careful. See, the thing about this flesh is it has a craving. It is satisfied never. You do not want yourself to be given over. In fact, let's say us, because I'm not exempt from the allures and temptations of Satan and the devices he uses. See, I want to pose this question. When you are driven by lust, by the flesh, there is almost nothing you won't do to satisfy you. And this speaks of why so many people just go out at any cost to get what they're after, and they don't stop until they get it. And that's whether if you lust for the money, if you lust for the best alcohol in the world, if you want, the best drugs you can find on the market, you'd be willing to break into any car, any house to get that drug fix. If you addicted to sex, you'd be willing to pay money to sleep with a woman, to do whatever you must. Um, Addicted to the corn, all times of day, all times of night. You got it on, and you going to work on yourself. And the thing about this flesh is we must know how to reject it, deny it, and we must do this through prayer. We must do this by crying out, screaming out to God that we just cannot take it anymore. That we just, every time it hits, to release us from the trap, from the snare, because really quickly lust can sneak in. And you just cut on your computer, you just cut on the keyboard, not the keyboard, but you guys are on the phone, and corn is so accessible. It's one hit away, one step away, you know. And so when you look at what this flesh is doing to people, it's just so concerning. I am somebody who battles vehemently. I am somebody who battles aggressively all the time against the commands and wants of the flesh. And say, folks, it's not a pretty thing, because the flesh, it might be attached to us, and it might be what we are hearing, but it does not care about anything except for getting satisfied. That's what makes it satisfactory. Being able to dibble and dabble and Lord knows what. Only God knows what's really going on. And so it's really important, guys, to be able to humble ourselves, to be able to subject ourselves, and put ourselves up under the fire, and being able to deny. And it's incredibly hard to tell your flesh no, but it's something that you have to be willing to do. Um, and again, much prayer, much humble humility, control, grace, being able to forgive yourself if you do make a mistake, because Satan plays in that way too, make it so you don't want to forgive yourself when you do something wrong. And I figure the reason why I'm doing this video is because, damn it, I said, damn it, I'm tired of what the flesh does to us. I'm tired how we listen to his commands. I'm tired how we do not get control. We live in a world that's full of wicked people. We live in a world that's full of people doing right. Yeah, right. Yeah, full of people doing wrong. A small amount of people doing right. Just want to see if you guys was rolling with me. But yeah, when I think of the flesh, I just think of something that just don't stop until you no longer here. You know, if you strung out on drugs, that your flesh will continue to crave it until you no longer exist. If you strung out on alcohol, whatever it may be, if your thing is drunkenness, it won't stop until you're done. If your thing is to, continue to, leap steadfast into the alternative lifestyle, it won't stop until you contracted something or until you're no longer here. See, I'm gonna say this before I go. I wrestle with my own demons sometimes, and the thing about it is, we know what the flesh do to us, but do we really know how it tears us up, how it shreds us, how it separates us from those we love? Do we really know? For those of us that love people, do we really know what it does? At the end of the day, we all have to deal with our own shortcomings and flaws. But if we don't fight the flesh back, how will we ever truly draw nearer and truly be as close to God as we want to be? So yeah, you got to fight. It's an endless fight. The Holy Spirit knows exactly what's always right. He always knows what's right. But the flesh will try to trip you up time and time again. So it's not about how strong you are, it's about how strong your spirit is and how much of a fight you're willing to put up. Because we all are tested, we all struggle, we all deal with something. We all go through it. But how many of us tell the flesh no? Adamantly and strongly say, you know what, flesh, you not getting what you desire today. All my faith is in God. I will continue to fight against this flesh no matter what. Can you and will you say that? Anyway, guys, it's been a good one, though. It's been a good talk with you guys. RSJ, film reviews, and more. So look, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.